everyone, Blugoblin here. Thank you for joining me here on my blugoblinX channel for another back issue review. I thought I had more books than this to do a back issue review for, but apparently all I got is 3 books. I honestly thought I had more, but nope, this is it. 2 DCs and 1 Marvel. We'll go ahead and start with the DCs. We're going to start with Green Lantern New Guardians, number 29, In the Arms of the Light and Fire. Justin Jordan, Brad Walker, and Andrew Hennessy, they all worked on this. They were the 3 main people who worked on this. And I gotta say, this was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. You know, because you're basically dealing with the Tamaranian race. This is Starfire's people. And I'm thinking to myself, what are... You know, the last issue was good. Don't get me wrong, the last issue was good. But then I was thinking to myself as I was reading this, why is Starfire's race being the main focus of a Green Lantern title? If anything, Starfire's race should be a main focus storyline in a Red Hood and the Outlaws storyline, because Starfire's in that book. But DC, for whatever the fuck reason, decided to focus Starfire's people and her race in a book that has nothing to do with her. But with that being said, this was honestly a really good read. Very nicely done. If anything, this came off as Zahal's origin. Starfire's the Tamaranian goddess. It's spelled X''Hal. I pronounce it Zahal. You know, X Xavier Zahal. You know, that's how I pronounce it. If it's pronounced any other way, please let me know. But this is basically her origin story for the New 52 world. And I remember seeing Zahal in the Wolfman Perez days back in the 80s in the New Teen Titans series. She doesn't look hardly a thing like she does here in the New 52. But there was some good moments in here. Some really good dialogue, some good one-liners between Kyle and Carol. There's some dialogue between Kyle and Carol in here that makes me think, yeah, these two are going to end up being a couple. Their animosity and bickering... They have some animosity. There is some bickering there, but you can tell there's also kind of a yeah, kind of you know, what's the aura there? There's an aura there that suggests that these two might end up getting together. But a decent read, a good issue with a very whoa kind of cliffhanger. I'm okay. DC, mission accomplished. You got me interested in reading the next issue. This was actually really good for what it was. Moving on to Suicide Squad number 29, and all I can say is, you know what? Fuck it. I'm glad this series is ending on the next issue. And yeah, I heard that it's getting relaunched with a new title. I'm done with it. I'm honestly done with this. I'll get issue 30, but then that's it. I'm done, because what this basically was, long story short, you hit the reset button on this series and on these characters. You know, there's like all the team members, you know, shot themselves with a magic bolt that's supposed to intensify their strength, their agility, basically make them more powerful. But the catch to that is it reinstalls nanobombs in their brains. So we're back to square one. We've hit the reset button on these characters. And I'm like, oh my fucking god, we just reset back to the way these characters began. And I'm like, advance forward, don't take a big step backwards. You know, and the story in here with OMAC and everything, it just didn't really have any oomph to it. It didn't really wow me. I didn't feel anything from this at all. And to just hit the reset button at the end of the issue, which is kind of lame. It really was. This was average at best. I mean, at best, this was average. But I'll read issue 30, but after that, I don't fucking care anymore. We're going to end this review with the Superior Spider-Man Annual number 2. It took me a while to, you know, sum up the courage to buy this book because I wasn't expecting much. What this basically means is Marvel is telling us readers that we're gonna squeeze every fucking cent out of your wallet to cash in on this before we gotta send it away. And that's the Superior Spider-Man series. Squeeze every last drop out of those fucking nerds as you possibly can. That's Marvel's mentality when it comes to this. And this is a good example of that. This was good for the most part. You know, it's basically just more shit hitting the fan with the goblins and everything. There's some good stuff in here with Carly Cooper. But overall, even though it's Christos Gage, I just... this was above average, don't get me wrong, but was it great? No. It was a pretty good read at best. I mean, is this worth $5 in my opinion? No. This is just another attempt for Marvel to get as much money from us as they possibly can. Marvel, I swear to God, is one of the greediest comic book companies. DC is very greedy too. Don't get me wrong. DC is guilty of being very greedy. But I think Marvel's got them beat when it comes to greediness. They want as much of our fucking money as they could possibly get their hands on. And this is a good example of openly admitting that. Hey, we're Marvel Comics. We want your money. Give it over now, goddammit. That's what this basically was. It wasn't a bad annual, but after reading it and after spending $5 to get it, I can honestly say I could have lived without it. It was good, don't get me wrong, it's just something I could have easily skipped. Well, that's all I got for this back issue review. My next back issue review will be on the TMNT new animated adventures run from IDW. I'll be reviewing issues 5, 6, 7, and 9. I wasn't able to find issues 4 and 8. Hopefully my bro will send me issue 4. If he can't, that's fine. And I'm going to be scouring around looking for issue 8. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe to blugoblinX. Don't forget my channel, my main channel, Blugoblin01. Don't forget about Arkham Asylum Studio. My girlfriend and I, we just posted a new video in which we paid tribute to the Ultimate Warrior. Don't forget Mark and Chloe at Fast Second Comics. Everybody at Dark Avenger Inc. Plus. Deadpoolzilla, Brandon Hex, my old buddies. Hex, I'm watching your Trial of Jean Grey videos. I think they're great. And that's all I got, everybody. And don't forget my bro, TheMtVernonKid. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see y'all later.